too because I finally kind of like got really comfortable with what was going on. You know, I've got my logistics super situated and was really comfortable. Sherwood, no, but I'm actually about to go to the new Braunfels Renaissance Fair in near Austin, like to the west. That'll be cool. Please come up to me, like come and say hi and like tell me who you are. I have stickers for internet buddies. Hey there, Alex. Hey, Chelsea. Good to see you. Good evening. Good evening. Reminder, YouTube does some weird stuff with the chat. Reminder, you can set it to top chat or all chat. So if I'm responding to something and you're not seeing it, that might be where it is. Called Pipe on the Hob. I'm not sure I've got the whole tune together. It's in one of my favorite sets by the Bothy Band. It's Pipe on the Hob and Haggett the Churn. Yeah, that's one of my favorite sets. It's such a good set. It's a little hard for me. The rhythms are really very specific, right? Don't always like catch them where I want to. What is the tuning on this? Hi there, friends. My name is the Lady Victoria. This is a hammer dulcimer. This is a hammer dulcimer, and these are my hammers. How is it tuned? Yeah. How is it tuned? So this is tuned diatonically based off of the circle of fifths. Go ahead and let me know how into music theory you are, and I'll give a little more of an explanation. But I won't. I'll play some more music, you know. But let me know like how well do you know your modes, and then I can take you from there. Is it difficult to tune? No. It just takes a little while. Like, I speed tuned my other one today, and I got it done in like 15 minutes. Like, had to go from like off stage to on stage like fast. I can play one chromatic scale. This dulcimer is larger, so it does have like for sure a chromatic scale, but it is not cute. It's like I have to be like, all right, we got like G. What comes after G? G, E, no, A, G, A, no, there's a G sharp. Here we go. A sharp? No? B flat? B. Yeah, there we go. C, natural? There we go. C sharp? Ooh, there we go, that's close. D? D sharp? E? I don't know. Maybe? F? F sharp? There should be an F sharp. That's probably an F sharp, actually. Oh, F, sorry. E. There's F. You see, like, it's just not fun, right? So, like, where is F? C, D, E, F. This has got to be F. Right? But that's not right, you know? Ah! You know, and how long did that take? Like, a full minute? A full minute? An entire minute? Really? That's not cute. Whereas the way that it's actually set up to play, okay, you see these marks right here? All right, I'm literally gonna go up the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, over 5, 6, 7, 8. We're there. So I have a diatonic tuning with chromatics in multiple keys too. This instrument again is very large, so I've got like E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, a little bit of E flat, a little bit of whatever's below E. You know, like, I got it. It's fine. Oh, fine. Yeah, it's very similar to the Greek satori. Anything that is struck, not plucked, is very similar to this. Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian. Yeah, you just gotta separate it from your sheet music, I think, or find an instrument that's set up for it, right? Like here's, right, we got Ionian, and then we got Dorian, is literally one, like, same pattern, one up. Aeolian is different pattern, but going right up. And then Mixolydian gets a little fancier, but a lot of the music I play is in Mixolydian. I'll play you one now. Did you know that when modes were first invented, that were there 8 of them? I don't know. Anyway, this might be false information. Anyway, so there was like the standard modes, and then there was like Dorian, Hyper-Dorian, Mixolydian, Lydian, Hyper-Lydian, like, right? Like, what's that? What's that? Yeah. It's so interesting. I just got to talk to a guy who like wrote the book on early music and pick his brain about it. It was amazing. Anyway, so here is probably a jig in Mixolydian. I think we're in, I don't know, maybe G. name of his book is? His name is Al Colfrin, C-O-L-F-R-I-N, C-O-F-R-I-N, Colfrin? A-L, Al Colfrin. Anyway, if you do a quick Google on it, it should come up. I think he's got a couple books. He was the first person, yeah, that looks right, yeah, he was the first person to take menstrual notation, which is what you see with those really big chunky notes, you know, like the ones that are like, you know, he took that, codified those texts, a lot of those texts, and put them into standardized modern sheet music. Right? Yeah, the square ones. Yeah. Right? And he's the sweetest guy. He's just out here playing music too. Anyway, I've been meaning to get his book. With requests, go ahead and put your requests in. I would rather hear it than not. If I can play it, I will play it, but I won't like announce that I'm gonna play it. Usually, sometimes I will, it depends. So yeah, so keep an ear out, and if I can't play it, I'm sorry. But I like to hear what people want to hear, because then I can kind of like determine what I'm going to play. It's like, are we doing Celtic music? Are we doing video game music? Like, what do we want, right? You know? Al Colfrin, yeah, performs with Estampida. It's so good. Oh my gosh. If you like the Witcher soundtrack, Estampida, Gerblink, yeah, that's the guy. Good job. You found him. That's the one. That is the man. So good. All right, we've got a bunch of requests for Scarborough Fair. Absolutely, I can totally do that. That sounds good. I'm going to start it out with something over here, though. organization. Subscriber affair. So unfortunately, I don't know what Lang Lang is. I also don't play any classical music. I play like Jesus, Joy of Man's Deliverance, but it's like, it's not cute. It's not like, wow, look at that, that was lovely. It's all like, wow, she did play that, didn't she? You know, it's not like savant level. Like, go listen to a 5-year-old on a violin and they'll nail it. Yeah, right. It's just not. We're not gonna. I'm on both TikTok and YouTube. I'm gonna do Banished Misfortune for somebody over there. That'll be great. And then we'll hit we'll hit Greensleeves again. Just wanted to warn you about the the classical thing. Oh, and every opera starts with one song. Ah? One song. When you say Indo, welcome Rebecca. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the, it reminds me I need to go through and block a few folks. Hang tight. Hang tight. We run a pretty solid, band hammer here in this camp. Oh, do you watch YouTube videos of that one? I think he's an Iranian guy, and he does like super deep dives, like hour-long videos on different like ethnic musics, like ethnomusicology. He just did another one on Nordic music, which I love, and then he did one on his music, like the Iranian music. Oh, it was so cool. So cool. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, right? Yeah, he's great. He's great. Okay, I had a couple requests go through and I might have forgotten some. We're gonna do some Skyrim. That sounds great. Ooh, How to Train Your Dragon? Absolutely, Nix. Yeah, so we'll do Skyrim, How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, Chelsea, if you want just some like, tasty, you gotta be like ready though. You can't be just like, I'm gonna listen to this while I'm driving. Don't do that. Just be like ready for like some like, I'm about to learn something, whether I want to do or not. That's the kind of mood you gotta be in for his videos. They are super duper stuff though. Really clean. Really clean. Alright, Skyrim, dragons. Right, that's fine. Skyrim, dragons, and what was that? Greensleeves? Can do. All right, here we go. There you go, Nix. That was for you. Thank you. Excellent. Oh, there was something else. Oh, Green Sleeves. That's what we're going to do. Oh, reminder, I've got a brand new single of Green Sleeves. If you want to go check it out, it is on all of these streaming platforms, any streaming platform. If you're having trouble finding me, go search out one of the links in my bio. I have an artist name that I go by on there. It is Victoria Van Arnhem. That is the easiest way to find me. But yeah, you'll have to find it somewhere. I believe in you. Green Sleeves. Oh, sell these sweatshirts? Yes, I sell a version of them for sure. This is ones that I got screen printed along with some t-shirts. I don't know that I've got any more of these left. But I do have a dropship set up on my site on the Lady Victoria. If you want to grab a hoodie that zips down in the front. It's a little bit for warmer weather. Oh, thank you so much, Zach. Oh, failure. That's a good question. There are, like, the main difference is that this one, you see it's got leather on one side and, wow, that's a nice image up close, huh? It's got leather on one side and, not on the other. Oh, that was brilliant. Very good. And that's mostly what it is. Makes different kind of sounds. I've got a bunch of hammers. I'm trying to see if I can reach them without like crashing everything into me. This is my usual kit. Do we want to go through like my hammer bucket? I can do that for you. All right, so these are the last two remaining Bob Bedard original hammers that I have. I bought them off of somebody for way too much money. These are two that I broke and that I've like since glued leather on in attempts to save. They're very dusty. These are some that I got for competing in the National Dulcimer Championship at Walnut Valley. Spoiler, I didn't place. These are, like, so I play at Ren Fairs, right? I perform at Ren Fairs. If I have to, like, pull some sticks out that I can, like, let a kid play with, that they won't hurt. These are modeled after the Bob Bedard. These are made by Bob Bedard. See, he even put my name on them because he's a sweetie. But they are chonky and hurt my hands. So that's mostly the difference, is when they hurt my hands. These are some other ones made by him. Again, he put my name on them, which is very sweet of him. He got a kick out of the fact that I was called the Lady Victoria. Like, it was like, he's like 90, you know, it just tickled him. Anyway, I stuck leather on these two, or felts, I guess. What else have we got? Oh, I've got one, count them, one. This is an antique, I think it's a German hackbrett hammer, right? You see that? That's like shellac. That's like hide glue. That is a whole, it's, yeah, this is closer to what, like, I want to get. If you know anybody in Belarus, I have an order I want to put in. Anyway, and then we've got my trusty tuning wrench, right? People wonder how I tune it. It's with that. And then I've got a pencil, because apparently I read that that's what, like musicians are supposed to have a pencil, right? You know, but like, I can't read sheet music, so that's not gonna help. I'm not looking for a Gulsi. I'm looking for their version of the hammer, dulcimer's hammers. I think they call it a cymbally. The Gulsi is plucked usually. It's not what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm trying to get my hands on some of those hammers. I messaged some of the ladies that are pretty popular on the instrument, or excuse me, on Instagram, and they were like, oh, you need to contact like they get them directly from like a master, and I'm like, cool. Great. Not online. Got it. Perfect. Okay. You know, same, right? You know, like I get my hammers from the master who's out in Oklahoma, but he's got a website, okay? Did I go see him? Yes, but he's got a website. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and like I just recently like Googled it and stuff. I need to like save the text because I can't tell what it says, but like there's a very specific word for what it is, and I don't know what it is. Anyway, yeah, they hurt my hands if they're not like just the right ones anyway. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna do some other tunes. Those are some other tunes. Those are so dusty. That's filthy. Jeez. The Cantelli is so cool. TikTok. We're gonna do something weird. I don't know what this is gonna be. How many years have I been practicing the dulcimer? Over 10 years. I started late. To learn it? I mean, like, to learn it, like, I get people started in, like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, no problem. It's really pretty easy to get, like, to get going on it. Amazingly, like, it's got a low barrier to entry. You can get, like, 0 to 90 pretty solid, but, like, that last little bit and some of the nuances of it, very difficult. But, like, the basic part, like a couple days of messing around and you could have, like, tunes out. You could have a tune. If you have music already in your head, you could play something in like 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I've trained assistants, left them on the street come back and they've made money. Okay? Do you follow that, right? Like, put somebody in front of the dulcimer, was like, hey, wait here, watch my stuff, play on it. I have to go, you know, grab lunch or something, right? Come back like 30 minutes, an hour later, and they've got money in their pocket. So that means, in their basket, that means that they are playing not only good enough to sound like they know what they're doing, but good enough for people to think that they know what they're doing. And as long as they, like, don't, like, anyway, yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, whereas with the violin, like 90% of it is difficult, and then that last little 10% is okay. Hi, Laura. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Still got dust on my hands from the touching the hammers. Blech. What? Just a little? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, you know it. Skyward Sword? Oh, no. Yeah, I was going to play Zelda, though. Let's do that. What is going on back here? Got some logistical issues. Hang on. Those hoodies on your side are really cool. Aw, thank you. Yeah, that'd be sweet, Chelsea. Thank you. I'm on TikTok as well. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing okay on there tonight. Here we go. Varnish? No. Oh, you mean rosin? No. Rosin. Yeah. Mm-mm. Legend of Lady V, Dulcimer of the Ages. Oh my gosh, that's too good. Oh my gosh. Story of Seasons and Ages were my favorites. Oh, they were my favorites. But the one shot I have being written right now, so I do actually have like a one shot coming together right now for it, and it's the Lady Victoria and the Starforge. That's gonna be good. James asks, is it good for kids to be able to play? Yes, if the kids in question can like pots and pans, right, and they can do the whole like, we're playing on the pots and pans, you know, if they can do that, then they can do this. Minor variations are needed in like stands, like the way that the stand that you get for them to play on it. Like a child can use a adult sitting stand, like a shorter stand, a stand an adult would use to sit and play with, as a standing stand. Right? Does that follow? Anyway. Yep. Yeah, I do suggest the Songbird Dulcimer brand. I work with them quite a bit, and then I also have my own brand of dulcimers if you want to check that out. It is available on the ladivictoria.shop, but please look around, you know. I can answer any questions you need about that, or if you're looking for more professional versions, I can suggest others as well. Crazy dreams about the dulcimer? No, but periodically I dream that I can play the guitar, and I wake up and I'm like, ha, that's funny. So this is a traditional. Is this a reel? Maybe it's a reel. Anyway, it's called Cliffs of Moher. The size of it? Like, if they're a baby, maybe they can't reach very far, but like, the sticks, like, are pretty good. And then again, with the stands, so like, I face it the wrong way. You can't judge what a dulcimer, you have to like Google what a hammer dulcimer player usually looks like. Normally, it's tilted up like this. All right, see, these are my little knee pads that keep it from sliding off. Normally it's tilted up, and it can be tilted up at a very severe angle as long as it's stable. Mine is often like here when I'm recording, but like you can't see as much of it as when I'm doing this, so that's why it's like that. And then some players even play with it like very high up, and that can allow them to move on it a lot more. They make 8/9s, which is a little bitty baby, but it's very plinky. Like, you don't want a kid plinking around. They're very high pitched. Anyway, so I do suggest like a slightly decent sized. Dulcimers come in two main like basic sizes. Is called a 12-11 and a 16-15. Maybe a 12-13 even. I don't know. Anyway, there's like minor variations in those. That doesn't matter too much. But like a 12-13 and then a 15-16. I played on like a 15-16. I think that's still what I have. My professional dulcimer is. you know, and like that's fine. This one is like a 1920 something nasty. It's big. This is a very large 2019 9. I think we counted it the other day. This is like a concert dulcimer. This is not what I play every day. Lord of the Rings, yeah, sure thing. Dulcimer, yeah. Pew, thank you for the claps. Excellent. Do I have a tuning device? Yes, yeah, I use a cell phone. I use a cell phone like a civilized person to tune, and then I've got a tuning wrench that I have to use because it's got tuning pegs on it, right? Tunes like a harp. Aaron, yeah. Da tuner. You really like to tuner? Yeah, I know. I don't. What was I gonna play? Oh, Tolkien. Here we go. Sorry. There we go. Oops. No, not you, Alex. There we go. It's such a good one. I love it. And I've got some lower notes. Let's see what we can do. Oh man. Yeah, I love those the low notes, but I don't often get it. I don't know. I don't play them a whole lot. And in this configuration, like when it's on a stand, it's easier for me to get to them, but here I can't. Can I play Turlock O'Carolyn? Absolutely! I have quite a few Turlock pieces, or excuse me, O'Carolyn pieces. Let me know which ones you're aware of, and I'll tell you which ones I know. Here we go. Meantime, we're gonna do some Last of the Mohicans, right? Yes. Here we go. Excellent. Good call on that one. That was nice. Yeah, oh, that's so sweet that you sing it as a bedtime song. That's adorable, James. Good job learning it. Spiegel, these are not usually very big instruments. This one's big, I'm not gonna lie, but the other ones, the standard size ones, are much smaller. This one's a concert size. This is a concert size one. You love the harmony of the instrument? Thank you. Yeah, it's very different from others. It's very like the harmonies I play on it, all right? Because you can play more modern harmonies, so we're clear, are very like medieval. I play almost exclusively like fifths and thirds. Speaking of medieval, shall we do some medieval stuff? I should play some Chrono Cross music, you're right. I love Chrono Cross. So this is a medieval piece. This is from the 13th century in Spain. There's words to it. They're in Galician Spanish, which is a whole different situation. Galician Portuguese. That's what's in Galician Portuguese. Neither of which I can say nor pronounce. I think this one's called Santa Maria Streladodia. And for the second part, you'll hear kind of the medieval harmonies with it. It's very interesting. Excellent. Hello there. My name is the Lady Victoria. This is a hammer dulcimer, and these are my hammers. We are playing some Celtic tunes. Merry Yuletide indeed. Oh, I do know Christmas music, and now that we're in December, I can play Christmas music. Also, so if you want to hear any of that, like, put in specific requests. Oh, I never saw anything from our O'Carolyn buddy. Did they not hear me, maybe? Or did I miss it? Also, Alex gets a gold star. Alex gets a gold star. With sprinkles on top. He knows of the Cantigas de Santa Maria by King Alphonse the Wise. Oh my gosh, where's my books? Are they here? No. Yes? No, these are Celtic tunes. Where are my other books? No, I cannot reach them. These books? No. No, I've got a book of Cantigas like within eyesight. Within eyesight, but not like on your Yeah, Chelsea, I'll be in Oregon next year. I will miss the first weekend, I think. I will be traveling time. Yeah. Yeah! Points to Alex. Ooh, Carol of the Bells. Yeah, check out my recording under the artist name Dancing Hammers for Carol of the Bells. That's out of my hands, unfortunately. It's your culture? No way! Yeah, no, it totally counts. It's totally how it counts. Do you know about the Red Book of Montserrat? Bro. Do you know about, and do you know about the, what is it, MLG, the friend book? The friend, the amigo? What is it? Something de amigo? Nope. It's out of my brain. Poof. No brains. Anyway, here is 353. Neither do I. I just know that it exists. Libra Vermil. The Libra Vermil, right? Is that the... I don't know about that one. Cantiga de Amigos. The Cantigas de Amigo. Red Book of Heinz. I need to write that down. I want to look that up. We were just talking about it, Al. I just had lunch with him the other day. He's so sweet. Such a dream to get to like meet him in person, and then like he comes over to my booth to play with me, and I'm just kind of like you know, like playing it cool on the outside, but then my boss is like behind me, and then like when we're all done and then he left with his bandmate, I turn around to my boss and my boss is like, ah! And I'm like, ah! Very exciting, genuinely. And we're like, he's like, you were playing with the, and I'm like, anyway, I'm very lucky. Ah, I can play some Orff. I can also play My Mother Told Me. I can do that. Yeah, I can't play O Fortuna, but I can play for you in Taberna. In Taberna. Fun fact that I recently learned. The music for In Taberna is modern. 1930s, right? Whenever he wrote it. And the music for it's modern. The words are taken from the compilation of book Carmina Burana, which is like a pile of poems. Some of them are foul, foul, but they're delightful. Anyway, moving right along. I had a couple requests here. We'll do a list. Here we go. James, you're onto something there. There is one of the cantigas is in Conan O'Brien. If that's what you're picking up, then I can put that down for you. I'm not sure which one. Maybe MLG knows which cantiga's in Conan. Is it 166? I'm gonna need somebody with Google on this one. This is In Taberna, modern music, ancient words. Here we go. I knew what Alex was talking about. I have some friends called The Crack Show, as in the Irish Gaelic crack, C-R-A-I-C, and they translated the lyrics and kind of like did some, thank you so much, they did some tweaking to them to make some English lyrics that are just delightful. Like, it's like, in the tavern we were dead. It's very good. It was very fun. Yeah. Drew, how would you get started on learning? YouTubes. There's lots of really cool. It is very relaxing. Tristan, I'm doing really good. I'm having a great night. Like, this is like the dream of what my show would be like, you know, like interacting with people and finding out what they know, what they're interested in, what I know, and then what we can like teach each other about, right? You know, all while getting to share some relaxing music. And in case people aren't actually interested in like ethnomusicology, then they can just hang out and vibe, right? You know, I think that's currently what we've got going on. I'm really having a good time. I was just thinking about how like nice this is. This is like the ideal version of a show, right? You know, is having like, ideally I'd be able to like prompt these things, but it's fun to know that people like actually want to hear about it. Yeah, let's do some Skyrim. Somebody says it sounds like everything on here could be from Skyrim. You're correct. How hard is it to tune? Not hard, it just takes a while, right? The time is just long. Good, excellent, Tristan. Yeah, I like to think that the current state of this dulcimer's tuning is adding to the medieval ambiance. That's what I'm telling myself, anyway. That's right. That's right, Alex. Excellent. Alex. Oh, Warren, they're very light. I play for hours and hours, and so I have to have like really light hammers. Oh, we were looking up which cantiga is in Conan the Barbarian, the movie. This is not a quiz. This is like, tell me, please. Tell me, please. Skyrim, yes. 166. Thank you, Rebel. I was right. That's what I thought anyway. All right. Whoever was talking about that. 166. Cantiga. 166. There's the words that go with it called the incipit that are the first line of the music, and that's what the song is called. But it goes like this. Meh. No brains. No brains. No brains. 166. Comopodan. Voxvocaris. No. Comopodan. That's what it's called. Here we go. Play it for me. This is really cool. Okay. The rhythmic structure on this one. Premium. All right. Attend. It's an ABA format. Excellent. Yes, that was Cantiga 166 Como Podin. It's a very popular one. So popular that it wound up in Conan the Barbarian. For real. And it's you know, it's one of those instances where like vaguely thematically appropriate music like makes it into the mainstream, but you know, it's like, thank you so much, Fairy. You're so sweet. Yeah, but like it doesn't happen very often, right? You know, like, and that's the thing. It's like you'd have to know to be able to tell, right? But the fact that like maybe you heard what I was playing and then like it struck a chord for you to remember that music. Good stuff. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's right, Drew. Looking out over the forests below. Yeah, MLG. I can't remember who will sometimes include that in their like intro for it, but I don't know. I don't remember who usually spreads that around. Maybe it's Misty. Maybe it's Wogamut themselves. I was practicing their Andro set, right? Does anybody like French dance music up in here? Let me see if I can find it. I can't always start their set though. Because it sounds very similar to like 5 others that I play. Okay, that's it. Okay, very good. Let's do that. Yeah. When the music you want to play goes beyond what you have or what you want a different time. again, Bill and Ezra. Yes, very good. Yeah, sorry to throw you off there. I have a hard time starting those intros. They are French Breton, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, tunes. I'm starting to get a little sleepy here. I think that Richard is a bot. That's my headcanon. Like a chat GTP. That would be so fun. Alright, let's do some final round. All of my numbers are doing really well. I kind of like don't want to stop, but I need to go to bed, I guess. I have to move house tomorrow anyway, so I've got like a lot of, you know, getting some sleep and like making sure that my stuff is all put away. It's supposed to rain on Wednesday, so I don't want to leave then, but that's when I'm supposed to leave. So like I'm really kind of nervous about trying to figure this out. I think I just follow my intuition and leave tomorrow though. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you so much for joining me the whole time. I appreciate that. Yeah. There we go. See, you can work that into your opera. See, you're doing work. You're doing work while you're visiting. It's good. It's good. Put that in the second act. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Like moving is always like a spooky thing, right? So. Yeah. Thanks, technology. Moving is always a spooky thing, so I have to be careful. I just don't want to go in the rain. Ah, my windshield wipers are not working. Don't want to go in the rain. But it means I have to clean the floor. Can you hear this? I love the sound. It's like a hammer on. Yeah, my windshield wipers are a little bit more decorative than anything else. You're like, the dulcimer is so relaxing. Turns out my show is just 30 minutes of me doing that. No, it's not like a finger plucky thing. The strings are very, very hard. Like, they're very tense, right? So it's not very good. All right. Yeah, thanks for the extra good chats, friends. I'll play you one out. Go ahead and... All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to tell you where you can find all my stuff. I'm going to play one more song. You put all of your goodbyes in the chat. I'll read the goodbyes back, and then we'll be done. Okay? All right. Reminder, you can find my brand new single, Green Sleeves. It is available on all of the streaming services under the artist name Victoria Van Arnhem. You can find the links to that on my bio, anywhere that you can find me on there. Easiest way to send me a message or get in contact with me is probably Instagram. I am _TheLadyVictoria_ on Instagram. I have a Patreon. Do you want to make sure that I've got gas in my rig so I can get to the next gig? Help me out on Patreon. That is the most helpful thing. I've got a lot of sheet music. I've got a lot of other music, and I'll do like Christmas send out stuffs for that. Reminder, I have a YouTube channel. I'm really trying to get the watch hours up on that, so anytime you want to listen to some music in the background, I really appreciate that kind of thing. Reminder, I have a shop. I have dulcimers available for sale, as well as merch and all sorts of other things there. Reminder, I'm currently on tour. I just finished with the Texas Renaissance Festival, and now I'm moving on to a brand new adventure at the New Braunfels Renaissance Festival near Austin. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. 2 weekends. All right, here we go. Okay, put your bye-byes in the chat. May your pillow be cold and relaxing and your sheets warm and comforting. Thank you, James. That's very sweet. May your road be dry and your windshield wipers replaced. Excellent. Yes. Yes, let's end with toasts. With improv toasts. Love that. Oh my gosh, you all are so fun. Thank you. Excellent. All right. Good night, Alfredo. Good night, Alex. Good night, Tristan. Good night, James. Good night, MLG. Hope you and yours have a wonderful time. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Excellent. Good night, Richard, if you're still there. Good night, Drew. Thank you so much. Thank you, Smeagol. Yeah, I do play at Ren Fairs for a living. Good night, Beep Boop. Thanks for hanging out. Good night, Jenna. Good luck with your photoshopping. That sounds delightful. Good night, Mario. Good night, Fairy, if you're here. How cool. How cool. Good night, Fishbowl. Good night, Moon. Excellent. Right on. Because I am moving, I'm not sure what my schedule will be for the next couple days. So if you don't see me, it's because I'm driving a bus across Texas, all right? I'll be back eventually. Hopefully my internet is good there. Anyway. Alrighty, friends. Right. Have a good night. Ciao. Do 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 do.